Vroom vroom, am I right, benches? Kart games have been a constant throughout history. An animal goes extinct and then a new Mario Kart comes out. It's fine a lizard can't play Kokomon Mall. I would trade whatever the frick this is for a new Mario Kart game any day of the week. Like, who needs a koala when you could have a koala riding a virtual car? It's just preference, to be honest. And you don't even have to worry about this being a bad game, even though this genre is very oversaturated. But not oversaturated to the point where seeing the genre on the game automatically makes it a worse game. I'm looking at you, Battle Royales. And I'm sure you're gonna recognize a few of these because the people who made them decided they wanted to put on every neighborhood street corner possible in the United States, so you're definitely going to recognize them. Like, please tell me when Mario Kart 8 came out, you didn't see it around every single block ever, and if you tell me you didn't, you're a f***ing liar. It's funny how most kart games can have as many flaws as they want to and still be a fun game. It's almost like a blessing for these types of games. It can have the worst graphics and the worst voice acting, but if it has stable gameplay, it's a 10 out of 10. Like, look, Garfield Kart exists, and that's genuinely one of the dumbest things I've ever played in my entire life. But I could confidently say its controls are crisp as f***, and this is thanks to the release of Super Mario Kart in 1992 on the Super Nintendo, or also known as It's 3D, I swear. And how the series became what it is now when Mario Kart 64 came out, and made kids with way too much free time and an N64 for some reason go, "F your mom, you suck at Mario Kart, bitch." It's almost like it was a non-competitive competitive game, if that makes sense. People playing this game would go from having fun at like a birthday party to everybody screaming at each other. It's like if you hit someone with a red shell, you'd be escorted into a back alley and beaten. To be honest, it's probably a higher risk of getting hurt if you hit someone with a blue shell in Mario Kart than picking a fight with the entirety of a cartel. But this feeling only amplified when, for some reason, they decided to make you manually steal the cars. Last time you had a controller plugged into the console, but this time, no, it's a wireless controller. So if you made someone mad, you would have a Wii controller lodged in your face. The game itself is fun, though, even though it's a pain in my ass to manually steer the vehicles. The trick system was actually pretty cool. Shaking your Wiimote to do a backflip mid-air boost is actually a cool system. But no, Mario Kart, no, that crap is bad when it's compared to Garfield Kart. Who the f*** wrote the script? This game is dumb, but in a slightly good way. The controls are fantastic, responsive, and simple. The game itself is cool as well. It borrows the cup system from Mario Kart, which makes them, decent enough racetracks as well. I won't say this game is amazing or anything, solely due to its unoriginality and how it's literally just Mario Kart but with Garfield characters. And also reskinned power-ups. But, it's Garfield. Can I complain? Another example of a decent racing game is, in my opinion, All-Star Sonic Racing. This game was the shit when I was like 8. Inviting my neighbor over to play, or in other words, kick the absolute piss out of me. While he's in first place as Sonic, I'm in last as Shadow. I feel like my 8-year-old self liking Shadow made him less cool to everyone else. And oh yeah, didn't that game have like Banjo-Kazooie and TF2 characters for some reason? Like, I understand adding Banjo-Kazooie because it's such a damn good game, but TF2 characters? TF2 is cool and all, but how in the hell does it have anything similar to a Sonic racing game? But that just explains all you need to know. This game series is odd. Oh, and you thought those games were odd? What about goddamn Smurfs Racing? Oh, thank God. The video game we all wanted. Well, at least wanted more than my own birth. Okay, I get it. I'm not being very nice to these games, but believe me, I like kart games. And I'm sure 99% of the population do as well. Unlike standard realistic racing games, kart games introduce an actual way to make their games unique and memorable. Like how everyone remembers Mario Kart and nobody remembers Forza Horizon. Because people want to see what the imagination and creativity of a developer can do to a game. That's why the fantasy and sci-fi genre even exists. Because people want to see what isn't possible more than they want to see something that's already possible. People want anti-gravity go-karts with flashy and memorable characters more than seeing a Lamborghini with a realistic human driving it. Obviously, these standard racing games have their audience and their appeal. But I don't know. Kart games seem to just harness that appeal and turn it into something unique, something memorable, and something timeless. It's like how games can take an unoriginal concept and make it original. Like how Half-Life used the FPS genre to build itself to be unique. How Fall Guys used the Battle Royale genre to make a fresh and unique experience, while also staying simple and easy to learn. How Among Us used an almost forgotten genre and turned it into one of the biggest games on Steam. All of these examples shows that having a creative vision can ensure that your game can at least be unique and memorable. This is why games like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Battlefield 5 just don't work, because they are unoriginal concepts with no creativity or imagination. They are just bland shooters using elements from all the games before it, without making anything that can be even seen as new. And while you may be able to say the same about Mario Kart, at least it introduced something new, something unique, or a fun gimmick that is specific to that game. Like how in Mario Kart Wii, you used your Wiimote to steer and do tricks, which, while I have a problem with it, it's still unique. And how in Mario Kart 8, they added anti-gravity, where you can literally go upside down when it needs you to. How Mario Kart 64 introduced Mario Kart to 3D environments while still keeping sprite characters. And also how Mario Kart Double Dash introduced specials and dual characters. Because of these additions, that every Mario Kart game is different in their own way. So if you got anything from this video, it's to appreciate the games that strive to be unique or different, while still having that attention to detail and care put into it. And with that long tangent, this will be the end of the video.